Welcome to Lyrium Tutorials. Today I'll be showing you how to weight paint your character in Blender. In our last video, we created a rig for a character so that we can rotate everything and move each arm independently. But when we did that, we noticed that some things would be deformed. So like this arm would deform the rest of the body whenever it bends, and you don't want that. So the way we can get rid of that is by weight painting. To do that, we have to go into object mode. You have to make sure you are in X-ray mode by clicking this up here. Select first skeleton, and you shift on your keyboard and select the rest of the mesh. You can now get out of X-ray mode by clicking on it, and go over to object mode, and then click weight paint. And it should be blue with some other colors as well. If you don't see this, you might have to click show overlays. And now that we have this, we can start working. So these colors represent what the bone changes. So if we select on a different bone, we'll see this one moves mostly the hand. The closer to red it is, the more it moves. It moves a little bit of this wrist. So we click the head, it moves pretty much just the head and a little bit of the neck. So we'll probably leave that one the same how it is now. You shift click on the body, you see it mostly moves the middle part of the body. And the legs, it moves mostly just where we had the bone, but then it stretches out to the rest as well. So the big problem is this arm, where it affects all the body. What we're going to do is to paint over it to lower and add on more weight for each thing. So up here, where it says draw, if you click next to it on the browse button, there's add, draw, and subtract. You'll mostly be using add and subtract. If you click add, it adds more color. And I do that by clicking Control Z. And then if you go to subtract, it takes away color. And then you can change the radius, which is how big your brush is. And you can change the strength, which is how much it lowers. So we're going to go through this and do a couple. And then we're going to show you how it works. So you click on it, it goes through, it removes. So remove as much from the body as you can without really messing up the arm. We want to keep the arm as colored as possible. Yeah, sometimes you'll see that it doesn't work unless you paint on the arm. So what we'll do is we'll click out of weight paint mode and go into edit mode. And then we're going to select the mesh and then Control R to create a cut. And then left click to accept. And wherever you think you want to stop coloring, you can add that. Add about there. And if you go back into weight paint mode, it should be a little bit easier to not infect the rest of it. As you see, it'll take away just some, not the rest. Change the radius a little bit and get more closer. You can zoom in by scrolling with the middle mouse wheel, pan by clicking shift in the middle mouse wheel. Once you finish one, you can go to the next by clicking Control on your keyboard and selecting. I'm going to do this bone next. And we do not want to go any farther than here, than about where this joint is. So we're going to go back over to object to edit mode, select our mesh, Control R to create a loop cut, left click to confirm, you can move it around, and we're going to click about where we think the elbow should be. And then click over here with edit mode, and go back into weight paint. And now we're going to switch over to the next arm, Control and left click. And then here we're going to do the same thing. We're going to switch out of weight paint mode and go into edit mode. Select about one of the vertices you want to be editing. Shift, Control R, left click, drag over to about where you want it. Left click again, and then go back into weight paint. And that is how to weight paint a rigged character in Blender. Now to test it out, you can click on where it says weight paint, go to object mode, select the skeleton, and then go to pose mode. And then you can rotate these. If you enjoyed the video or learned something, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.